So it is chapter number 8, which we are starting, called as a rectification of errors, also called as a reshuffling of the accounts. Some errors which are actually occurring whenever actually we are writing the accounts, and it is very important to make the rectification of the errors with the help of journal proper. Do you remember in the chapter number 4 or 5, I guess? Okay, I explained you subsidiary books in which the last part was journal proper, having opening entries, closing entries, rectification entries also. Now we are going to learn how to rectify the mistakes. What are the mistakes? How to rectify those mistakes? How to pass the journal entries? What are the types of the mistakes? All these things I'm going to explain to you in today's theory part. So I'm sharing a screen with you. Your attention required, please. So this is the chapter rectification of errors. So what are the contents, meaning and effects of errors, types of errors, then detection and rectification of errors and preparation of a suspense account. What is suspense account? Suspense account means actually the account which is prepared to, to find out and rectify the one-sided error. Okay, look at this, please. Look at this diagram. In the previous chapter, we have learned that trial balance is prepared to check the arithmetic accuracy of the transactions recorded in journal, posting them into ledger and balancing the ledger account. Do you remember whenever actually I taught you ledger, we also prepared a trial balance. At that time, I told you that the trial balance must get tally. It is showing the arithmetical accuracy of the accounts which are maintained by us. क्या हमने जो अकाउंट तैयार किया है वो सही है? Is it having proper double effect? It is having the proper recording of the amounts also. So for that purpose, we are preparing trial balance. If there is a difference, then it is due to some error. If trial balance agrees, it is assumed that recording, okay, posting, etc. have been done correctly. But this is only partly correct because even if trial balance agrees, there may be some errors in the accounting records, which are called as a two-sided error, compensating with each other. Now let us learn over here what is the diagram given to you. Carefree baga diagram today. So errors, both a debit and credit does not tally. Why? Debit side total is given to you 1,200. While credit side total is actually coming 500 and 1,500. So actually there is, difference of 300 rupees, and that is the error, and your trial balance is not tallying. Accuracy is assumed only when there are no errors in the books of accounts. To confirm accuracy, errors are identified and rectified. म्हणजे आपण ते फाइंड आउट केलं पाहिजे. काय चुकलंय आपलं, what is the mistake made by us. तुम्ही बघा आता many times you are actually solving the papers or actually problems which are given by me. Okay, sometimes actually you are not getting full marks because you are doing some mistakes. For example, instead of writing 50,000, you are writing 15,000, 1 5, or you are writing 5,000 only, or you are writing 5 lakhs. So actually that is becoming the error. So accuracy is assumed only when there are no errors in the books of accounts. To confirm accuracy, errors are identified and rectified. Many business units have shifted from manual accounting to computerized accounting. Yet, still, errors in accounting are unavoidable. Because where there is a, human are working, definitely errors are automatically coming. कळत नकळत आपल्याकडनं चूक होऊन जाते. मग एक्झाम मध्ये पण आपल्याला कमी मार्क पडतात. Some teachers are not giving the marks according to the steps. They simply say wrong means wrong, 0 mark, which is incorrect policy. For accountancy, you know that the marks are given step by step. स्टेपला मार्क असतात, बरेचसे टीचर्स देत नाहीत आणि मग मुलांना मार्क कमी पडतात. असो, तो वेगळा पॉइंट आहे. पण इथे तुम्ही एरर नाहीच केले पाहिजेत असं एक अझम्पशन आहे. Reasons of errors: lack of accounting knowledge. Some people, they don't have accounting knowledge. Wrong data collection. Data collection may be wrong. For example, sales made of rupees 1,500, okay, are reported to you as 15,000. Then you are definitely going to enter 15,000 instead of 1,500. So it is called as a wrong data collection. Or salary paid rupees 2,000, but wrongly told to you or reported to you paid salary 20,000. It is a mistake. लेकिन आपके पास तो वही information आ गया. So you are going to record with 20,000 only. Wrong recording. So when actually the wrong recording is there, then definitely mistakes are coming. For example, purchase machinery. So instead of recording to the machinery account, you are writing to the stationery account. Or paid erection charges, wages for installation of machinery. Now, instead of giving the debit to machinery account, you gave the debit to the wages account, which is wrong. Wages paid for machinery, add in machinery, debited to machinery. Then transport charges paid for purchasing the horse. It should be debited to livestock account. If are important. So wrong recording or wrong head of the accounting is selected. Or sometimes, ulta likh dete hai. For example, interest received. What is the entry for interest received? Cash account debit to interest. Now here, interest account should be credited, but sometimes it is wrongly debited. That is called as the wrong recording. Then incorrect arithmetical calculations. Some arithmetical calculations are wrong. For example, it is given to you calculate 12%. So instead of calculating 12%, you are calculating 10%. It is a mistake. Like that. Now, need of rectification for the preparation of correct accounting entries, records. Number 1. Number 2, preparation of profit and loss account with the corrected figures to finalize correct profit and loss. You must be able to calculate the correct profit or loss of the business. Now, in the business, whenever the business is in the small scale, okay, it makes no difference. मतलब ज़्यादा कुछ फर्क नहीं आएगा. But when the business is on the very big scale, international level, at that time such kind of errors are not affordable. So it is necessary to correct them and to finalize correct profit and loss. Number 3, to find out accurate financial position of the firm, matlab balance sheet of the firm. Okay, enterprise by making balance sheet with the corrected figures. So balance sheet must be prepared with the corrected amounts. Now, types of errors are given to you. While writing the books of accounts, it is likely that some mistakes are committed and they are required to be corrected. Errors can be classified in the following 4 categories. आता बघा काय काय दिलंय, केअरफुली बघा. Number 1, errors of omission. Now, omission, there are 2 types of the omission. One is called as a partial omission. For example, it is given to you that paid commission rupees 500 is not debited to commission account. What do you mean by this statement? That means it is recorded in the cash book, but it is not debited to commission account. What is the entry for commission paid? Is the commission account debit to cash. If it is given to you that it is not recorded to commission account, that means it is not debited to commission account. And what is the other meaning? That means it is recorded in the cash book. Cash book में record हुआ है, commission को debit दिया ही नहीं है. मग नाही दिलं ना मग द्या. बरोबर, कमिशनला डेबिट नाही दिलं ना मग द्या, असं आहे ते. And there is an other type of the omission which is called as the complete omission. म्हणजे काय? For example, the goods are purchased at the end of the year. For example, our year ending is 31st March. And on 31st March in the morning only the goods are purchased, but they are not at all recorded. What is the entry for goods purchased on credit purchases account debit to ABC or to Mr. XYZ, whatever? ही एंट्रीज पास नाही केली तुम्ही. This is called as a complete omission. So there are two types of the omissions. Number one is called as a partial omission, where one account is not affected, and other is called as the complete omission, where the transaction is not at all recorded in the books of accounts. ना वो परचेज बुक में रिकॉर्ड हुआ है, ना कैश बुक में रिकॉर्ड हुआ है, आया ही नहीं. Then there is the errors of commission. Errors of commission means actually we are committing some errors. We are writing the wrong amount. आपण एक example बघूया. For example, it is given to you that wages paid rupees 5,000 are wrongly debited to wages rupees 500. What is the mistake what happened here? आपने कितना wages का payment किया था? 5,000. लेकिन आपने wages को debit दिया, लेकिन कितना दिया? 500. So the debit to the wages is a short by 4,500. 4,500 कमी पडलं. मग काय करा? द्या. ऑफकोर्स परत एकदा द्या. परत त्याच्या आपल्याला डेबिट एंट्री करावी लागेल. बरोबर. This is called as the error of commission. Then errors of principle, very important. Errors of principle actually where sometimes we are selecting the wrong head of the accounts. एक example बघू आपण. Salary paid to Anushka. Salaries paid to Anushka. Debited to Anushka account. काय मिस्टेक झाली? What is the journal entry for salaries paid to Anushka? Salary account debit to cash. हाँ, आपने दिया अनुष्का के हाथ में सैलरी दिया है. अगर देखा जाए तो अनुष्का इज द रिसीवर. So what is the entry wrongly passed by accountant? Anushka account debit to cash. चाहिए क्या था? सैलरी अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश. मतलब सैलरी को डेबिट देना चाहिए था, आपने अनुष्का को डेबिट कर दिया. This is called as the error of principle. But the account head which is selected is wrong. How to rectify? सैलरी को डेबिट करो. दिया नहीं ना आपने, करो डेबिट. और अनुष्का which is wrongly debited should be credited. Should be credited. Okay. Then compensating errors are there. Compensating errors means what? One error is compensating with other. Okay. एक example आपण बघूयात. For example, interest received rupees 500 is not credited to interest account. Interest account ला credit पडलंच नाही. बरोबर. Not credited to interest account. आणि सेकंडली काय दिलंय? Printing and stationery paid rupees 500 not debited to stationery account. म्हणजे झालं काय? Cash comes in 500, cash goes out 500. But both the accounts are not recorded. This is called as a compensating error. Okay. आता आपण जरा विचार करूया, यातला कुठल्या याच्यामुळे ट्रायल बॅलन्स टॅली होणार नाहीये? In the case of partial omission, trial balance will not tally. In the case of errors of commission, trial balance will not tally. Okay. But in the error principle, compensating error, yes, trial balance will tally. Sir, आपण बघूया इथं काय काय दिलंय बघा इथे. Errors of omission, this kind of error arises when transaction is particularly or completely omitted to be recorded in the books of accounts. That is called as a failure to record credit purchases. Example. As a result of this omission, neither creditor's account is credited nor the purchase account debited. Fully omitted. This type of error does not affect agreement of trial balance, and hence trial balance fails to disclose such type of error. म्हणजे अशी एरर आपल्याला ट्रायल बॅलन्स मुळे कळणार नाहीये. Which error trial balance can tell us? Only the error which is having any problem in arithmetic accuracy, which is normally called as a one-sided error. But two-sided error will not be disclosed by trial balance. This can be two types. Errors of complete omission which does not affect the agreement of trial balance, and error of partial omission which affects the agreement of trial balance. अभी मैंने आपको बोला था. Now, types of errors with meaning. Errors of omission. These errors are caused due to complete or a partial omission. Subtypes of the exam with example. Error of complete omission. Goods sold to Aditya on credit but not recorded in sales book. हमने record किया ही नहीं. Now goods are sold to Aditya. त्याची entry काय व्हायला पाहिजे होती? What is the entry for goods sold to Aditya? Aditya account debit to sales. ये एंट्री हमने किया ही नहीं, तो फिर रेक्टिफाई कैसे करेंगे? जो एंट्री किया ही नहीं आपने वो करो. और क्या? आदित्य अकाउंट डेबिट सेल्स एंट्री नहीं किया ना, करो. पार्शियल ओमिशन. गुड्स सोल्ड टू आदित्य ऑन क्रेडिट रिकॉर्डेड इन द सेल्स बुक. सेल्स बुक में रिकॉर्ड किया, बट नॉट पोस्टेड टू आदित्य अकाउंट. The sales account is credited, but Aditya account is not debited. This error will affect trial balance. मतलब सेल्स बुक में रिकॉर्ड हुआ, लेकिन आदित्य को जो डेबिट होना चाहिए था वो हुआ ही नहीं. फिर रेक्टिफाई कैसे करना है? आदित्यला डेबिट दिलं का? नाही ना, मग द्या. आदित्य अकाउंट इज नॉट डेबिटेड. देन you are supposed to give the debit to Aditya's account. द्यायला पाहिजे. Errors of commission. These are the errors which are committed due to wrong entries or posting of transaction, wrong totaling, wrong balancing of the accounts, wrong casting. Casting म्हणजे totalingच आहे of the subsidiary books, or wrong recording of the amount in the books of original entry. These errors affect on agreement of trial balance. याचे 4 प्रकार दिलेत बघा. एरर्स ऑफ रेकॉर्डिंग. रेकॉर्डिंग करतानाच एरर झालेली. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, instead of taking the amount rupees 150, you wrote the amount 510. उल्टा ही लिख दिया, उल्टा ही लिख दिया. एरर्स ऑफ कास्टिंग मतलब टोटलिंग करते वक्त आपने गलती कर दी है. एरर्स ऑफ कैरिंग फॉरवर्ड. So whenever actually we are carrying forward the balance from one page to another page or 1 month to another month, like a buy balance CD to balance BD. Okay, so buy balance CD आपका 25,000 है, लेकिन आपने टू बैलेंस बीडी लिखते वक्त क्या लिखा? 2,50,000. Mistake. Then errors of posting. So sometimes actually errors of posting are happening. Okay, that means the posting is not done to commission account, purchase account, or Aditya account like this. Now here errors of commission. These errors are caused due to wrong recording of transactions, wrong totaling of subsidiary books or ledger account, wrong posting and wrong carry forwards. Subtypes with the example. Errors of recording in the books of original entry. Goods purchased from Chaitanya 850 recorded उल्टा 580. मतलब ऐसा उल्टा नहीं, मतलब अमाउंट का गड़बड़ कर दिया in the purchase book. This error will not affect the agreement of trial balance as the same amounts will be posted in both the accounts, purchase account and Chaitanya account. आता इथं काय झालं? ओरिजिनली सगळं रॉंग झालं. अगर ओरिजिनली रॉन्ग होता है, आपने गलत अमाउंट ही गलत लिया पहले से, तो फिर आपका ट्रायल बैलेंस टैली होगा, लेकिन मिस्टेक तो मिस्टेक है. Wrong totaling of subsidiary books. For example, purchase book has been under casting. That is the total taken less 500. Purchase account will be debited less by rupees 500, decreasing the debit side of the trial balance by rupees 500. Now, how to rectify? परचेज को डेबिट कम मिला है, दे दो वापिस उसको डेबिट. और क्या करना है? Errors in totaling or balancing of ledger account. Example, creditors account has been undercasting by 700. In this case, credit balance of trial balance will be less by 700. इसका नाम ही क्या है? क्रेडिटर्स. और क्रेडिटर्स का टोटल कम हो गया, तो क्रेडिट कम हो गया. सिंपल है. Error of posting. Posting to the wrong side but correct account. आता गंमत बघा. एक्झाम्पल, सॅलरी पेड ₹500. तुम्ही काय कसं पोस्टिंग करणार? एंट्री काय? सैलरी अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश. पोस्टिंग कैसे आएगा? सैलरी को टू कैश, कैश को बाय सैलरी. आता हे सगळं तुम्ही उलट पालटच करून टाकलं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सैलरी में लिखा आपने बाय कैश और कैश में भी लिखा बाय सैलरी. गलत हो गया. This is posting to the wrong side, but account is correct. Example होगा goods sold to Rohan for 900 entered to the credit side of Rohan account instead of posting to the debit side. Now goods sold to Rohan entry should be Rohan account due to sales. रोहन को डेबिट मिलना चाहिए था, आपने गलती से क्या किया, क्रेडिट किया है. पोस्टिंग विद द रॉन्ग अमाउंट, मतलब ओरिजिनल बुक में करेक्ट अमाउंट है, इन द ओरिजिनल बुक अमाउंट इज करेक्ट. फॉर एग्जांपल अमाउंट व्हिच इज गिवन इन द ओरिजिनल बुक इज 105, but while making the posting to the account you are writing 501 like this, ऐसा कुछ तो भी. Then posting twice in the account, same account, डबल पोस्टिंग किया आपने, आपको लगा मैं भूल गया, I forgot, and then you are writing wrongly 2 times. The errors in the posting to the wrong account but correct side, मतलब अकाउंट ही आपने रॉन्ग चूज किया है लेकिन करेक्ट साइड पे रिकॉर्ड किया है. Errors in carrying forward, total of the purchase book 1500 is carried forward as 1250, creates a less debit of 250 in the purchase account and also less debit in trial balance. Errors of principles. Transactions recorded without following the accounting principles and rules are known as errors of principle. An error of principle may occur due to the incorrect classification of expenditure or receipt between capital and revenue, as it may lead under overstating of the income or asset liabilities. This error does not affect the trial balance, okay, as amounts are placed on the correct side but in the wrong account. Account wrong hai. Okay, amounts are correct. Errors of principles, okay, are caused due to the violation of accounting principles. आता इथे एग्जांपल दिले होगा. Treating capital items as a revenue expenditure. अभी अभी मैंने एग्जांपल दिया था. Wages paid for installation of new machinery debited to wages account instead of machinery account. Well, wages paid for installation of machinery should be debited to machinery account. हमने गलती क्या किया? What is the mistake? It is recorded debited to wages account. Then treating revenue items as a capital items. Example, 500 paid for the repairs of old machinery, debited to machinery account. Repair charges are regular charges. आपने मोटर कार परचेस किया, यस मोटर कार अकाउंट इज डेबिटेड, लेकिन मोटर कार के लिए पेट्रोल परचेस किया, नाउ मोटर कार अकाउंट इज नॉट डेबिटेड, फ्यूल अकाउंट इज डेबिटेड, फ्यूल अकाउंट. यहाँ पे भी वैसे ही है, 500 is paid for repairs, then repairs account should be debited, not to machinery, wrongly debited to machinery account, ये गलत है. Okay, it should be debited to a repairs account like this. Then compensating errors are there when 2 or more errors are committed in such a way that the net effect of these errors on the debit and credit accounts, that is a nil and nullified. Such errors are called as the compensating errors. So they are compensating with each other. These errors do not affect the agreement of trial balance. Compensating errors, 2 or more errors committed in such a way that net effect of these errors of this debit and credit of the account is nil. Example होगा, on 10th May 2018, a sum of 3,000 paid to Ashok is posted as 300 to the debit of Ashok account. And on 20th May 2018, a sum of 300 paid to Kumar has been posted 3,000 to the debit of his account. The effect is now nil. मतलब जहां 3000 लिखना था आपने 300 लिख दिया, जहां 300 लिखना था आपने 3000 लिख दिया. So what is happening? It is a compensating error and it is not affecting on that. Now errors may be also classified as a one-sided error. मी अगदी सुरुवातीला सांगितलं होतं one-sided error and two-sided error असं क्लासिफिकेशन बोललो होतं की मी तुम्हाला. बरोबर, आता ती डिस्कशनची वेळ आलेली आहे. दॅट इज अ डिस्कशन पॉइंट. So errors may be classified as a one-sided errors and two-sided errors. One-sided errors affects only on one account and affects the agreement of trial balance. These errors can be rectified by giving a note for debiting or crediting account. If it is located before preparation of trial balance, very important, before preparation of trial balance, okay, त्याला एंट्री पास नाही होत. एक एक्झाम्पल सांगतो मी तुम्हाला. सॅलरी पेड ₹5,000 नॉट पोस्टेड टू सैलरी अकाउंट. मतलब उसका एंट्री क्या होना चाहिए था? सैलरी अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश. इट इज नॉट पोस्टेड टू सॅलरी अकाउंट. सॅलरी अकाउंटला पोस्टिंगच नाही झालं म्हणजे सैलरीला काय नाही पडलं? डेबिट. सैलरी को पोस्टिंग हुआ नहीं है, मतलब सैलरी को डेबिट हुआ ही नहीं है. Now this is a one-sided error, and if you are finding out the error before preparation of trial balance, you need not to pass any entry, but give a note. एक नोट द्यायची आपल्याला आणि त्याच्यातलं येतं सॅलरी अकाउंट इज डेबिटेड विथ ₹500. Okay, no entry is required. When one-sided errors are located after the preparation of trial balance, very important, then the errors will be rectified with the help of special account called as a suspense account. Account आपण तयार करतो. Okay. Before preparation of trial balance, no entry. असं लिहायचं, no entry, and further you write only salary account debited. But if you are actually finding out the errors after the preparation of trial balance, then you need to rectify with the help of suspense account. आता काय करायचं? What to do? सैलरी को डेबिट नहीं हुआ, दे दो. लेकिन क्रेडिट किसको करना है? कैश को तो ऑलरेडी क्रेडिट मिला है. It should be credited to suspense account. Okay. So it is given to you like this. I'm see, actually this is theory part. Ha, theory part hai. Whenever we are going to see the problem solution, you will get more explanation. Two-sided errors affects two or more accounts, and it does not affect agreement of trial balance. It always be rectified with the help of journal entries. Okay, त्यांना मात्र entries pass करायला लागतील. Rectified entries are recorded in the special journal called as a journal proper. बरं, आता एक इथे इलस्ट्रेशन दिलंय ते मी तुम्हाला एक्सप्लेन करणार आहे, but not on the board, only here, just to make you understand the things very clearly. Following errors were located in the books of Anil and Sons before the preparation of trial balance. Before preparation of trial balance. Okay. Rectify them. Goods sold to Aryan 2000 on credit were not entered in the sales book. So goods sold to Aryan 2000 on credit were not entered in the sales book. मतलब उसका एंट्री हुआ ही नहीं है. बुक में एंट्री नहीं हुआ, that means actually it is a complete omission. Now what is the entry for the sale of goods to Aryan? Entry is Aryan account due to sales. झाली का एंट्री? नाही झाली, मग करा. So there is no wrong entry. I don't believe this column. Please ignore this column. Okay, wrong entry. Wrong entry हुआ ही नहीं ना, entry नहीं हुआ आपका. What is correct entry? Aryan to sales. Then what is the rectification entry? Same, Aryan to sales. Number 2, an amount of 600 paid for repairs to machinery stands wrongly posted to machinery account. Now the repairs are paid. We are not purchasing any new machinery, but we are doing the payment for repairs of the machinery. So what should be the entry? Correct entry का व्हायला पाहिजे होती ती म्हणजे repairs account due to cash. Wrong entry काय झाली? Machinery account due to cash. Okay. Now, my dear friends, I am requesting you that look at this very carefully. Okay, मी नेहमी कसं करतो? I am doing it in this way. पहिले correct entry आपल्याला सगळ्यांना माहिती असते. What is correct entry? What is the entry for the repairs paid, repairs to cash? Mistake. What is the mistake? It is wrongly recorded as a machinery account due to cash. आता याच्यात कॉमन काय दिसतं तुम्हाला? Cash is common. Cash is common, which is credited correctly. Okay, what is correct? Repair should be debited. What is wrong? Machinery account is wrongly debited. तो उसको क्या करना चाहिए? डेबिट को क्रेडिट करना चाहिए. So what is the rectification entry? Repairs account debit to machinery. पुन्हा एकदा मी सांगतो. ओके, रिपेअर्स पेड त्याची एंट्री काय व्हायला पाहिजे होती? रिपेअर्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू कॅश. Wrongly, what is the entry? Past machinery account debit to cash. Cash is common. भूल जाओ, छोड़ दो उसको. Now concentrate on repairs and machinery. Repairs account should be debited correctly. Debit मिलना चाहिए था, दे दो. और machinery wrongly debited, उसको credit करो. Now here, debit and credit, they are working like a plus and minus sign in mathematics. मतलब मशीनरी को रॉन्गली डेबिट हुआ है, उसको क्रेडिट करो, ऑटोमेटिकली उसका डेबिट जाएगा. नाउ नेक्स्ट, salaries 2000 paid to Shrikant was wrongly debited to his personal account. 2500. Okay. Now what is the entry? Expected entry काय म्हणजे आपले करेक्ट एंट्री काय पाहिजे होती? करेक्ट एंट्री should be salaries account debit to cash. But what happened? काय मिस्टेक काय झाली आहे? दिस इज द करेक्ट एंट्री. मी नेहमी असं म्हणतो की पहिले करेक्ट एंट्री बोला, सॅलरी टू कॅश. व्हॉट इज रॉंग एंट्री? इथे काय झालंय? इथे पण त्यांनी सॉरी इथे बघा, श्रीकांत अकाउंट डेबिट टू कॅश. आय टोल्ड यू प्लीज इग्नोर दिस कॉलम. श्रीकांत अकाउंट डेबिट टू कॅश, बरोबर. नाउ फॉरगेट कैश, इट इज अ कॉमन. सैलरी को डेबिट करो और श्रीकांत को क्रेडिट करो. So what is the entry? Salary account due to Srikant account. Now you are supposed to prepare the rough work in this way. Okay, लेकिन अपना रफ वर्क करने का तरीका क्या है? पहले हम लोग करेक्ट एंट्री पास करेंगे, उसके बाजू में रॉन्ग एंट्री लिख देंगे. ये भी नहीं लिखेंगे, ये भी नहीं लिखेंगे. नो, आपण हे दोनच करणार फक्त. And then directly we will pass the entries in journal proper corrected entry. हा बघा, या एंट्रीजच इकडे आल्यात. REN टू सेल्स, हे का REN टू सेल्स. मग डबल डबल हमाली कशाला करायची? Why to do double work? It is a donkey work. Then repairs to machinery, बघा repairs to machinery, repairs to machinery यहाँ पे आ गया. Salary to Shrikant, salary to Shrikant, salary to Shrikant. Okay. So what I will do, rather we will pass the correct entry. And on the side, we will write the wrong entry. Then we will compare and we will find out the rectification entry. Okay. So in this way, we are going to solve this. Okay. And I will start with the solution. Okay, from the next lecture. Next lecture पासून मी सुरुवात करणार आहे. I will start with the same. Okay, friends.